The path to spirituality unfolds in introspective silence, in the restless search for what lies beyond the veil of the everyday. Being a spiritual person is not a destination, but a journey, a perpetual exploration of the soul and the cosmos around us. It is a call to unravel the mysteries of existence, to find deeper meaning in the flow of life. The first step toward spirituality is often an awakening, a realization that there is more to life than the fulfillment of material and temporal desires. This awakening may be gentle as a breeze or tumultuous as a storm, but it is always revealing. Introspection is the mirror of the soul, reflecting our inner truths. As we look within, we begin to understand our shadows and lights, our fears and longings. It is an act of courage to face what we are and what we can be. Accepting life as it comes, with its storms and calms, is part of the spiritual path. Acceptance is not resignation, but a deep understanding of the transitory nature of life. Fluidity is the ability to move with the current of life, not against it. Nature is the open book of the divine. Every leaf, every dawn, is a poetry of the cosmos. By immersing oneself in nature, one can feel the intrinsic connection to all that exists. Compassion is the language of the soul, a resonance of love and understanding that binds us together in the fabric of existence. To practice compassion is to see others not as others, but as extensions of oneself. Meditation is the balm of the restless spirit, a door to inner silence where the whispers of the universe can be heard. Mindfulness is the practice of living in the present, of being fully aware in each moment. Spirituality is a never-ending exploration, an opening into the mystery and wonder of existence. Every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to love and to be. Being a spiritual person is a journey of love, of discovery, of coming home to who we are in essence. It is a path that is traveled with an open heart, a restless mind and a free spirit. From a scientific perspective, the concept of spirituality can be explored through various lenses including psychology, neuroscience, and even quantum physics. The intersection between science and spirituality is not new and has fascinated curious minds over the centuries. Here's a scientific exploration of how to embark on a spiritual journey. Neuroscience has revealed that certain spiritual practices such as meditation and prayer can have a positive impact on the brain. These practices can alter the structure and function of the brain, facilitating states of calm, clarity, and compassion. Quantum physics suggests a fundamental interconnectedness between all things at a subatomic level. This interconnectedness can be a scientific basis for the sense of oneness and connection that many spiritual traditions speak of. Positive psychology studies the conditions and processes that contribute to people's flourishing or optimal functioning. Practicing gratitude, compassion, and mindfulness, pillars of many spiritual traditions, are associated with psychological well-being. Spirituality can influence our genetic expression through epigenetics. Spiritual practices can induce epigenetic changes that promote health and well-being. Spirituality can be a source of resilience, helping people navigate through life's challenges with a balanced and centered perspective. Science has begun to explore altered states of consciousness induced by spiritual practices or entheogenic substances. These experiences can provide deep insights into the nature of reality and our place within it. Science and spirituality share a common basis in conscious observation. By cultivating a curious mind and an open heart, we can explore the mystery of existence from an informed, empirical perspective. But science and spirituality may seem like poles apart in the search for truth. They can actually complement and enrich each other on the journey toward a deep understanding of our existence and the intricate cosmos in which we reside. In the realm of social psychology, spirituality is a dimension that can be explored in terms of how individuals relate to their social environment and how spiritual beliefs and practices can influence social interactions and community cohesion. Spirituality is not an isolated island, but is formed and nurtured in the fabric of social interaction. Spiritual beliefs and practices are in many cases a social construct that is passed down and refined through generations. Spirituality can be an important element of individual and global identity. It can provide a sense of belonging and connection to a community of believers or practitioners. Social and cultural norms can influence how spirituality is expressed and lived. In this sense, conformity to group norms can play a role in how spiritual beliefs are structured and practiced. Many spiritual traditions emphasize values such as altruism, compassion, and service to others. These practices can foster pro-social behaviors and contribute to social cohesion and community well-being. Spiritual leaders and religious authorities can have a significant impact on the way individuals interpret and practice their spirituality. The relationship between spiritual leadership and authority can be complex and have profound implications for social dynamics. Spirituality can provide valuable psychosocial resources during times of crisis or difficulty, offering emotional support and a sense of purpose and hope. Exposure to different spiritual and religious traditions can foster empathy and tolerance towards the diversity of beliefs and practices, enriching mutual understanding and social harmony. Reflection on spiritual beliefs and practices in a social context can foster personal growth and emotional maturity, allowing individuals to explore and define their own spiritual path in relation to others. Spirituality, seen through the lens of social psychology, is intertwined with our social nature, reflecting and being reflected by the complexities of human interactions and the social structure in which we are immersed. From a philosopher's perspective, spirituality is intertwined with the fundamental concerns of the human being, offering fertile ground for the exploration of existence, consciousness, and transcendence. Here are some thoughts on spirituality in the philosophical context. Spirituality can be seen as a human yearning for the absolute, for an understanding that transcends the realm of the immediate and the material. It is an invitation to explore the unexplored, to seek answers to the eternal questions of life and existence. Spirituality can be a path towards the discovery of the authentic self, beyond social masks and egoic constructs. It is a call to live authentically, with a deep connection to our true essence. Many spiritual traditions propose the transcendence of the dualism inherent in the human, seeking a state of unity and non-duality that goes beyond the distinctions of self and other, good and bad, pleasure and pain. Spirituality can be a philosophical response to the awareness of our finitude, offering perspectives on eternity, reincarnation, or life after death. In spirituality, there is a constant dialogue between being and becoming, between the acceptance of what is and the transformation towards what could be. Humility, understood as the recognition of our smallness in the face of the immense and the unknown, can be a central virtue on the spiritual path, allowing an openness to the mystery of existence. Spirituality can be cultivated both in contemplative stillness and in conscious action, finding a balance between the interior and the exterior, between silence and speech, between solitude and community. Spirituality offers a terrain for exploring the tension between freedom and destiny, between self-determination and surrender to a greater order or purpose. Spirituality can be an invitation to cultivate wonder and wonder at the beauty and mystery of existence, fostering a deep appreciation for life in all its manifestations. Spirituality, in philosophical reflection, becomes a space of questioning and wonder, where certainties can dissolve to give rise to an opening towards the unknown and the unexplored, inviting us to a journey both introspective and expansive towards the horizon of the possible. Spiritual fanaticism is an extreme inclination toward a religious or spiritual belief or practice, and it can have several negative implications for both the individual and society at large. Here are some considerations on the subject. Intolerance. Spiritual fanaticism can lead to intolerance toward those who have different religious beliefs or practices. This can manifest itself in discrimination, hostility, or even violence towards others. Rigid thinking. Fanaticism can result in rigid thinking and a lack of openness to new ideas or perspectives. This can be detrimental in many aspects of life, including personal relationships, decision-making, and problem-solving. Manipulation and control. In extreme cases, religious or spiritual leaders may take advantage of the fervor of fanatical followers to manipulate or control them. This can result in financial, emotional, or even physical exploitation. Individuals may isolate themselves from friends, family, and society at large because of their extreme beliefs. This isolation can have a negative impact on a person's mental and emotional health. Some people may neglect their physical, emotional, or financial well-being in pursuit of spiritual goals. It is important to educate yourself on a variety of religious and spiritual perspectives in order to develop a more nuanced understanding and avoid bigotry. Maintaining an open and respectful dialogue with people of different faiths can help avoid bigotry and promote tolerance and understanding. Regular self-reflection on one's beliefs and practices can help identify and avoid bigotry. Maintaining a diverse social support network can help provide a variety of perspectives and avoid isolation. Knowing the signs of bigotry and being informed about its dangers can help avoid falling into fanatical patterns of thinking and behavior. It is crucial for individuals and communities to be aware of the risks associated with spiritual fanaticism and to actively work to promote tolerance, understanding, and mutual respect.